Salutations, cool people. Sorry it took me a while to put it up.
You're going to die.
That's an accurate description of what's about to happen.
Salutations.
The fuck was that? I just got sent like a smiley face, nothing else. From something. I don't know what. The fuck just sent me a smiley, random as fuck smiley face. Ah! Oh, I just broke my cracker. Shit. See, that pocket is gonna be hyped. She's gonna love this. Can like feel it in my bones that she's just like, oh yeah. Already just making slurpy sounds and being all creepy like she does when she gets excited. I'll be starting very soon. I'm just taking a bite from a thing and
We hear.
yeah. Because you don't want to miss a minute of this, do you? According to Pocket, I am one of the many elder gods of the world. I'm basically Cthulhu. Or Cthulhu. Or Cthulhu. Many of those names fit. Need to check my settings. Can't edit anything here. You're just dumb. Yeah, one of his lesser known offspring's gonna. Now, once again, I have Discord open, and in case y'all want to share some art and stuff, art or just memes and shit, do not post it in the live chat. Ask Pocket to send you send an invite, or add an invite to the chat, and then you guys can join and check out the Danger Pool Discord. Because I mean, it's not a huge thing, but it is a thing. There are a bunch of the freaking all of the campaign fucking based. All of my things are there that I use for everything. But more specifically, there is a streaming and ready to chat place there that you can use to post shit. There are 2 chat channels there, which are the not safe for work stream version and the need to show me some stuff. So if you ever want to say anything, send any shit, you can do it there. I'm gonna have to put some rules on my Discord server at some point. I will repeat this later on. I'll be starting in a moment. I'm just waiting for a second while I'm finishing this thing. But this cracker bar. No. This is the second Call of Cthulhu game we play. The first one I played was the Call of Cthulhu, the video game. Oh. And,
It's too late.
I like that game a lot. I like the story of that game specifically. It did freak me out from time to time. Because you never really get a weapon unless, like, except in like one chapter, and you get a very finite amount of it.
We hear the call.
This game already gives me the spook feels.
Die, die, die.
No, the image is smudged.
You're going to die.
Sending this to my bag because she might check in if she knows. If she knows I'm playing something spooked, she might like just pop it like, oh. Aha!
You're going to die.
There the hype pocket is again.
We hear the call. We can see you.
So, I'm gonna repeat what I said earlier, because that way Pocket can hear what I said, because she wasn't here. So, oh, I need to raise my voice. Do I need to raise it up? Do I need to raise it up? Am I? Oh, yeah, I'm way louder now. Am I too loud? Is this good? They should make more Call of Cthulhu games that are specifically like made from the adventures they made at Chaosium, the fucking story adventures.
I'm scared.
Me too, little girl. Me too. Alright. Is the game uber loud? Do I need to lower the game even more? I can do that. But yes, while Pocket's gonna send shit here. So, again, if you want to send anything, you need to do it, like send any images or anything like that, you need to do it through the Discord. And if you're arriving during stream and want to send shit, ask Pocket to give you an invite, and she will do that, because she can do that. And because I do not want to get links or anything in the live chat, because I will not touch that shit. Way too many people try to send like freaking viruses and shit, and that way the link, if you're sending shit, like, it's less likely to be it's less likely gonna be some shit that I don't want to see or deal with. Alright, since we got Pocket here, I'm gonna just start up this game. Oh wait, before I do that, I'm gonna... Because I can see where the chat box is here, and I want to fix it before we start, because I don't know how the game's gonna be. The name of my Discord was a missed opportunity? Yeah, I could have. That is correct. I'm not surprised, not surprised that you think that that shit could have been better. Alright, I'm changing how the chat box looks right now, because that way it might not be as kind of in the way. Sorry it took so long to just get shit going. Alright, I'm scared too, little girl. Oh. Okay. Why are you not allowing me to go into Mythos Specialist immediately? I've played at least one other Call of Cthulhu game, and I play a bunch of Call of Cthulhu board games and role-playing games. What I do love about the Call of Cthulhu... Oh, Private Investigator. What I do love about the Call of Cthulhu, the video game, is that the skill system works exactly how it as in the RPG, the 7th edition, the 6th edition and stuff.
Now, at my end, I can fully see.
Maybe I'll change the
my
name at
last
some point.
case opened
Pocket.
me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been.
Maybe at some
All
point
that I
I'll just
was
redub
is
this
now
entire
lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless.
game. Make a new voice
I
back.
now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the
Oh my
earth.
god, he said the name of the game! That's just me in general. That's Pocket. Fucking Pocket every day. She tries to make ritualistic sacrifices for the church. No, we don't do those kind of sacrifices. I kid. We don't do any kinds of sacrifices. Just offerings. Of sweet cake! Timing, my dude. Timing is great. This guy's fucking dead. If he did not break his neck doing this, he's... Well, that would be amazing if he did not break his neck doing that. But, you know, he's fucking dead. Good. Hey, he wrote everything down. He wrote down his last thoughts. The ignorant and lady... oh, well, okay. I was gonna read that, but you know. Okay, game tips are on. Now, I don't know what that means. This is the type where it is extra uncomfortable. What is? I'm confused. I may have zoned out a bit there. I love the time. I love the stories that happened in the 1920s. Yeah, fuck, I'm smart. The reason why I like that is because one of the things that I kind of dislike about modern stories is like a lot of answers are like easily at your fingertips with like cell phones and shit like that. It makes everything easy. Oh yeah.
Robert, this had better be good. What's
Yeah,
the
that's
beef?
true.
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you.
Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared.
Oh boy.
So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great.
Oh, great.
Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy
Oh my
gang
god,
of
we
yours.
went through the back of his neck. I think I've seen the beginning of this game, but I haven't played through it myself. But I haven't, like, seen anything more than the beginning of this game. I love watching, by the way, people play, like, homemade fucking Call of Cthulhu stories that they make. That's so cool.
What's taking him so long? Something must be wrong.
I think I saw him with Officer Armstrong. Just take it easy.
Just, dude.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the
Sure.
freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Alright. What the fuck just happened?
Keep out of the way!
Wait a minute, what the fuck just happened?
Get out of my way!
Alright, wait. Did this happen because I ran, or what? Like if this happened because I ran, that is annoying. But I didn't even know. Yeah, thanks. Sure, thanks. 6.5 years ago. Is that the beginning of the game? It happens. No, that yeah, okay. Yeah, the game started 6.5 years ago. Sorry about the slow start. I just got confused about everything that happened here. It counts the saves I made? But yeah, again, like, I enjoy stories that happened back in, like, 1920s, 40s, 30s, 50s. It's mostly just, it takes away a lot of the convenience.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry,
And I
Jack.
feel just
We had to call.
That's
This
more.
fellow will only
It's
talk
like it's
to you.
interesting. It's an
Name's
era
Victor
that
Holt.
Don't
it's
know
gone
any
and passed.
Victor.
And it's
He's the leader of this weird cult
Interesting
that moved in
characters.
here a few months back.
like
Got about
character
20
archetypes and
followers.
stuff like that.
They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots.
They're just
Who have
fucking
we got
setting
out
up for
here?
an ambush.
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
When would
Well,
I
that's
play
just
Call of
great.
Duty?
Lead the way,
Duty.
Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
What's taking him so long? Something must be wrong.
I think I saw him with Officer Arm. Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the
Okay.
freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley
His
on
eyes
the right.
freak me out a little bit.
Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Okay, they just shoot no matter what. Oh, did they shoot me? Oh, God, no! Oh, they despawn. The true horror of the game. They despawn.
Keep shooting.
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
What's a fucking shootout happening here? Oh, God, that flash.
Watch him on the stairs. Kill them all.
Okay, that is what happens if I do that.
Die, you pathetic
It's locked.
bastards!
What the fuck is that sound?
It's you.
Please don't shoot me. That was a death gurgle. No, I can't open that.
It won't open. It won't open.
Okay, so just clicking and waiting for the half a year does the trick. Alright, so this is the only place we can go. What the fuck just happened? Looking mighty pretty there, good sir. Can we get me out of here? That made me feel uncomfortable. Did they all just drink some goop? Alright. So. Crouch, jump is space, sneak is shift. Lean, yeah, I can do those. Look strafe, action is S? What? What? Hell no! Action Shin is what? Guess I'll put tab as the action button. This is a fucking... My god, I'm fucking just feel my brain go
I better
numb.
keep my distance from the window, or I'll end up like this nut job. He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. His body is covered in tattoos, and they were carved into his flesh with something sharp. The body's still warm. He's definitely dead. He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful.
Now I know this game worked. It was gonna make me use fucking S as the action button?
The wood in those shelves looks rotten. It figures they'd collapse. The shelves have collapsed and spilled books all over the floor. It won't budge. It's been boarded up.
I feel like I understand everything that's going on way better now.
Poisoning by the looks of it. He's dead. They're all dead. Poison appears to have been on the menu.
They're all dead.
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues. He's dead.
They're all dead. What is this book?
Nothing of interest.
Oh, maybe I wanted to read it.
It's an old stove.
Why must you?
It's locked. It's locked.
I'm doing this because I'm learning how controls work.
An old grandfather clock. It's locked.
Well, it's dark in here. Don't tell me I died just by going in here. So do I have a let's have some light in here. Quick heal is H, and back, I'm guessing, yep, that right. Oh my god, I have an inventory. I have no manual scripts. What book is...
It's too dark to be sure, but that rotting smell tells me these shelves are used for storing food.
These guys have a lot of ammo. I'll find a Mythos tome here somewhere. They have to
Fire's
have
still
it.
burning. This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy. A powerful painting of some cosmic horror.
Oh my god, you seem to know exactly what you're talking about. You are the cult leader. You know what you're you know everything.
That's an
here.
unusual design.
You know everything.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend.
Oh damn.
I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe. A doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Pocket that shit. Well, guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches. That's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call in a detective? Maybe the uniformed boys are sore at being out in this weather and they want to share the joy with the local hero. It wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know though, something that doesn't feel right. It's more than just regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's wrong. Probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. Must have been a month at least. Right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. Lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going. Took some time to write this down before I left, you know, for good measures. Am I gonna get shot when I leave here? Well, no, I seem to be fine. You're not even taking cover, you piece of shit.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah. I've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
Oh! Oh! I got some blood on my face from this guy that we just shot.
Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in the key. This should help downstairs. He's dead.
Oh, God. Stop flashing
Looks
me like
a
that.
bad case of lead poisoning.
Shit hurts. They're still shooting at some people? Let's go. That freaked me out a little bit.
It's been boarded up. It won't budge.
Some glass break and I don't know what that means.
It's locked.
With an S engraved on the head.
It's unlocked.
I don't like leaving these doors open. Don't close the goddamn door. Will you fucking stay closed?
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe.
Like inside the...
I gotta think.
We're inside the house with a fucking... With a fucking... Oh, what? God. A shootout going on.
All these photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it. From the dates on some of these clippings, this crazed mob must have been following me for years. Jesus, I'm a detective and I had no idea.
Holy shit.
They seem to know so much about me, and I've got nothing on them, aside from their eccentric taste in paintings and their cheerful indulgence in self-mutilation. I know exactly zilch. A Jack Walters collage.
Yeah, it'd be funny to fucking re-voice everything here one day.
hell is going on? It seems they've been tracking my movements. It's a timetable of my movements. Looks like it's from 2 days ago. A Jack Walters collage. Another key. This should fit the door across the hall.
This is not just a little bit creepy, this is hella creepy.
It must have been lit recently, but it started to die down.
Across the hall, you said. Let's do a save right here, because we're next to it, you know. Why the fuck not?
It's unlocked. For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
I don't like the sound here. Oh my god. Oh my. Yes. My girlfriend just sent me, "Are you scared?" And I answered with a very honest yes. Yes, I am. God, I need to do this. I'll just do this for now, because okay, they had fucking. What just happened? The game just crashed when I was trying to start it up again. Whew. Good thing I saved. Pocket. I'm spooked.
It's unlocked.
Who's making this sound?
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room. It appears to be a private study area.
Oh my god.
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek. It appears to be a private study area.
Oh my god.
To be a private...
Did we just find the... Oh no. Claims... This manuscript looks medieval, but claims to be a translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. The pages are stained, faded, and even burned in some places, making reading difficult. Illegible sections tell the history of unthinkably distant antiquity. They speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension and wars fought across vast gulfs of time and space. There are concepts so utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness. Time travel, flying polyps, mental projections, great race of ETH. It makes you dizzy just to read it. Eh, boy! Oh. Where did I find this? Enlightened or duped, inside Boston's strangest church, those of our readers who live near its headquarters in an ordinary-looking Boston resident will need no introduction to the follower of Yith or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England, The pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. The question must be asked, at what point does a religion become a cult and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors becoming victims? That is a question Miss General posed in regard to the Fellowship of Yith. Sounds like a fucking Lord of the Rings ripoff. In a month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind this so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist in our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the Fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith, and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric, spiritual group with little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. The adherents of this obscure sect are to be found loitering on street corners, casting menacing glares at their innocuous neighbors, and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house at all hours of the day and night. They change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and worst of all, screams like those of lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbors are convinced that the service includes human sacrifice or similar atrocities. Those few who dare to complain to the police were told that because the house is private property and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the rumors of Salem being reenacted within our city more than 2 centuries on? Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city more than 2 centuries on? Is this Fellowship of Yith engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifice? Why is nothing being done to erase the fear and distress they are causing to the local community? A source within the police department, speaking on the condition of anonymity, tells the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes, but so far the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we said. Where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interest of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about this so-called church and its followers. Our findings will be published in these pages over the following months, and so that all may know the truth. Editor's note: it's with great sorrow that the Globe announced the death of reporter Howard Alston, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig when he apparently drowned in Boston Harbor. The coroner has ruled his death a suicide. Our condolences go to his family. I don't believe you.
Study area.
Did we lose any sanity there? We should have. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? That, oh my god, that was uncomfortable.
Shit, that did not sound good.
Alright. That just crashed my game. Great. fantastic. Alright, let's give this another one of these good old tries. Boy, oh boy. Continue. Please tell me we're loading actually where I am.
It's unlocked. For nutcases, they seem quite literate. The drawer holds an ancient manuscript.
I'm just doing this to get the check mark to it. Because we've already read it.
It appears to be a private study area.
Alright, will the game crash
There
again?
are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Before we do that, because I don't want to have to pick up the books again and shit, I'm gonna just do this. I am feeling somewhat spooked, however. Feel shivers and down my spine.
Shit, that did not sound good.
Whoa! Okay, that freaked
Well,
me the
that's
fuck
just
up.
swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Oh god.
Medical charts on the human anatomy.
There's nothing fine about this. There is nothing fine about this. There's nothing fine about this. There is nothing fine about this. There is nothing fine about this. No, I don't want to go any further. Fine about this.
This sink would be used for scrubbing up. Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
The first Call of Cthulhu video game didn't
In
get this
all my
spooky this
time on the
fast.
job, I've never seen anything like this before.
I play these horror games. Lol.
From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I wonder if he volunteered.
I thought that bug was on my screen, actually.
They must have been trying to preserve the bodies.
Call of Cthulhu the video game did not spook me this fast, but the holy shit, like the monster and the fucking painting screwed me over. Tony, I'm inclined to agree with you on that, but you know, it is Deus Ex Invisible War, and that game's hella scary, you know, just the fact playing it freaks you out. But welcome to the stream, Tony. Welcome to my suffering. I decided
Seems like
to
these
play
cabinets are
this
used for
because
storing chemicals and medical equipment.
I thought people would enjoy seeing me shit my pants, I guess. I do like how this... I thought I could open this? Oh boy. There's some weird technological sounds coming. What is this nonsense? Alright. Is this the hub world? Is this where I go and... Is this where I go to collect the stars so that I can so that I can save Princess Peach? Ah! The fucking flashes. Is this where I go? Am I Mario?
Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines. Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for.
Am I playing Mario?
I've never seen equipment like this before.
Oh boy.
Looks like his stomach.
Why do you have his stomach over
The
there?
contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing, his beating heart.
This is some freaky tech here.
Good God! What the hell is all this? I've never seen such equipment before. Who could
Why
have
would
made
you want
such
to
a
do this
machine?
shit?
Ah! It's too hot to pick up. Oh shit!
Ugh.
I'm not touching it again.
Okay. Did I I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up. I'm hiding here.
There's no power. At least he's out of his misery. The crystal's still warm. His brain stopped moving. His intestines have stopped moving. His kidneys have stopped
moving. Everything has stopped moving.
Looks like some sort of generator for the machinery in this. His heart has stopped.
Stopped moving.
His lungs have stopped ventilating.
ventilating.
His stomach stopped moving.
I loved this side of the room was great. This here.
His brain stopped moving. His intestines have stopped
moving.
moving. His kidneys have stopped moving.
Can I open this door now? I can. Alright, Rippity Rooney. Ripperoonie Spaghetti.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Don't break again. I'll get mad. Feels like that is a place where shit could go wrong.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Talking about like fucking immediately getting into some weird territory. We haven't even started the game when we're already in some fucking spaceship of doom. Or you know, in some sort of horror. It's making wiggly noises. Hello, room. This is a portal of some kind. This is a portal of some kind.
What the hell is that?
This is a portal of some kind. I played enough of Call of Cthulhu to know what this shit
There's no
is.
power.
This has wiggly spooky sounds in it. Inventory. Oh, that's how you use things. Oh boy. That local disturbance. Local disturbance, my ass. It's more like just fucking disturbance in general. No, I probably wouldn't. You know, it's so freaky. I used to be really good with horror back like when I was a kid, but then I like grew up and horror became, you know, spooky. Became all the spooks. No. My girlfriend wants me to go into the wiggly hole. I pressed the button! Oh, that closed the door. Oh my god, everything shakes. Everything's spooky. Alright, we did a bad thing. We should not have done this. Alright, we're gonna go insane now. Oh my god, there's a portal. Oh my god, we can't see. Oh no. Oh god, did we just start the game by... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, Pocky. We kind of are. They're just not like haven't decided to make it like you
It's
haven't.
been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston.
I haven't put it up on Facebook or anything.
But
like
to
that.
me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
Oh boy.
I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze.
You're writing lines that
They
have already
committed
been
me
written.
to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality.
Oh boy.
I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Oh.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take
boy.
that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
What package? Tell me what kind of package. Why was it in the trash can?
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store
Is
managers.
this the Matrix?
you see. Brian's his name. Ryan Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham.
Oh
I'd
boy.
like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute.
Innsmouth.
I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. It appears the First National grocery in Innsmouth has recently been burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson, and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store where he had full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination for the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Oh! Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by the neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of strange elements in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's supposed to mean, the usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place, and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months of trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel like a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. Oh! It's beginning to look a lot like Fishman everywhere I go.
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
Is that a face in the mirror? No, okay, it's just the mirror looks fucked up, but it looks like there's a face in it. Ah, the Headless Guardian.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
It's just broken. It's just Oh, God. You scared me, man.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Alright, do I go in here first, or...?
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
These people look.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked.
I never heard of no Burnham.
Yeah, that guy is really fucking angry.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Why do you have gills? Oh my God, this guy has gills.
This statue commemorates the men who fought in the Revolutionary War.
Outsiders coming, snooping around where they ain't wanted.
These posters are everywhere.
He's a fishman. Yes, he is. That guy was like walking directly at me until I looked at him. I don't trust any of your fucks. I don't trust any of your fucks. I'm completely unable to recall what led to my confinement at Arkham Asylum or what happened to the 6 years between my two visits there. They tell me I had some kind of personality change that night in Boston. They watched me for a while, decided I wasn't dangerous, let me go. After 6 years, switched back just as mysteriously. They admitted me again, found nothing wrong, and here I am. The personal facts they returned to me is the leather-bound journal. Perhaps it will tell me what I've forgotten. Looking through the journal, all I can find is my life as a police detective. There are no hints of any illness or mental strain or anything else that could explain my change of personality or equally sudden recovery that still baffles my doctors. However, a number of pages have been torn from the journal. Who did it? Or why? I can't tell. Did I destroy them myself to suppress some horrific memory? Or did the asylum staff judge their contents detrimental to my treatment? Why was a part of my life erased? What is it that I can't remember, and who wants it to stay forgotten? Is there a precaution to protect my sanity, or the key to something I need? Ow. Thieves have robbed the First National grocery store in Innsmouth, breaking down the door and forcing open the cash register. The newly appointed manager, Mr. Brian Burnham, has been missing since shortly before the robbery. This is a very disturbing turn of events, said Mr. Anderson, the First National regional manager, from his Arkham office. Its branch had only recently opened, and the First National Grocery had high hopes for its success given the general lack of modern stores and amenities in Innsmouth. The robbery is a definite setback, and more worrying still the fact that the branch manager remains unaccounted for. Innsmouth authorities could not be reached for comment. Yeah, because they don't wanna. It's beginning to look a lot like Fishman.
That way's blocked by a police line.
Oh my lord, you look fucking scary, policeman.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
That's a rude motherfucker.
It won't open. It won't budge.
Ah! Get out of my face, you piece of shit! These guys are just following me.
Seems this grandiose structure is the esoteric order of Dagon. It won't open.
If I see you talking to the outsider, you'll get thrown in jail.
I've told him nothing.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Just leave me be, stranger.
No.
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
I can't be seen talking to you.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Just leave me be, stranger.
Did literally nobody come here and check this place out before? Did y'all just decide, like, hey, this is... Alright, I have a bad feeling, so let's go here first.
Nothing of interest.
God, there's a safe boy here. Oh boy. So I want to go into the national grocery store, but I feel like that's going to advance the plot real fast.
It won't open.
I feel like I'm not done. This is a shitty hotel.
It won't budge.
Oh boy.
Stop your snooping. And there's for hotel staff only.
Evening.
You look like you're
Hi.
dying.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back. It won't open. It's locked. A dusty assortment of old books. It won't budge.
Yeah, I would not stay here for the fucking life of me. I would not even take the
It won't open.
This place is fucking creepy as shit. I'd rather look at Cthulhu than stay here for a long time. Alright, Serene, are you gonna continue fucking me up?
Evening, Constable.
Courtesy, I'm busy. No time for stalkers, rangers.
I'm Detective Jack Walters. I've been hired by the regional manager of the First National.
And I'm Constable Burt, and I'm the law around these parts, and I'm still not talking to you. Now get lost. This ain't the place to be stood about. Move along!
That fellow was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing. Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
I can't be seen talking to you.
It's the First National grocery store.
Yeah, boy.
It won't budge.
Not a lot of things will budge. You're a spooky motherfucker. Can you please not?
It won't open. It won't budge.
If I remember correctly, things will go
It won't
immensely south really fast from here.
It won't budge.
God, thank God the fucking sound stopped. The fuck? I did not just see that. I did not just see that.
It won't open.
Ah!
Evening.
Hey, lady.
The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
That's not what she meant. You're gonna get fucking killed.
This doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't gonna talk to me right now. It won't open. Nothing of interest.
I feel like I'm just giving people reason to kill me here. I don't like that.
That bridge spans the Monuxet River.
I found a lady though that wanted to talk to me. Oh! Yep. Does she say anything more? Or is she just gonna, like, not talk to me anymore?
Hello again.
Mr. Walters.
Look, miss, I only want a conversation. There's no harm in that, right?
There's plenty of harm. It's not wise to be seen gossiping with outsiders.
How about playing dumb for a few minutes?
No.
No.
She's too frightened to talk to me, but this lady knows something.
So you get gasoline
Won't
here,
budge.
but you
The
don't.
station appears to be closed.
But you don't talk to outsiders. That doesn't seem
A
right.
device that pumps highly compressed air.
We call it an air pump. Robert's book. Do you
Won't
have
open.
any of Do you have any mythos tomes here? It seems like you would.
I'm looking for Brian
Can't say I noticed what you're saying, stranger.
All right, Burpo, sleep time. I don't like anything that's happening right now.
A bold brave crew in an ocean blue, and a ship that loves the lives, with a good wine piping, and a good fighting gnarly, in the Towland's gallant man.
It's just an advertisement for the local Methodist church.
Of the noble and the brave,
It won't budge.
who have a life in the tempest strife, and a home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse
You're just
out,
touching your dick. Please do not
and
touch
the
me.
growling thunder sounds his gong, and the world
It won't
winds
budge.
battle out. Huh? Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name. Though too few use it now.
Zadok Ellen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Oh, at least I know
A
how.
seedy-looking bar called the
timbers
Garden.
creak and the
Unfortunately,
seabirds
it's shut.
shriek. There's lightning yon young blast. Hard to leave what my friend knows. For
It
the
won't open.
storm has gathered.
It won't open.
Ha ha! Tonight, boys, we must fight.
The old drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
I just need to get him booze, right? You know, that works for most people like that. I'm just gonna pause the game here while I'm doing this, because this game is somewhat freaking my nerves. This is like... I played Pathological, and that freaked me out for different reasons. It just... the whole game... That game feels stressful the entire time, and confusing. I have no idea what's happening there. Especially because the game does not fucking help you at all. You have no idea what you're doing.
The store is closed.
My book, does it say anything about missing entries? Yep. Wait.
These posters are everywhere. Miracle cures? More like some con trying to make a fat.
I'm gonna save. I have a bad feeling about what's gonna...
Damp enough to put out a fella's smokes.
Enter does not save, it just takes you out of the thing. Statistics. Made 6 saves. I'm happy about that. It counts my headshots. That's good to know.
It won't open.
This ain't the place to be stood about. Move along!
It won't open.
Alright, I'm sneaky boy.
It won't budge.
I'll know that the hotel is the safe is if everything goes fucking horrendously wrong, I can go there.
The door's bolted shut. The door's bolted shut.
Shit. The wind is so fucking loud here.
can't come down there.
Oh! It wasn't worse than that.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around.
I'll just do the simple thing. Oh, yeah, I got spooked. Hey, Pocky. We need to wait 50 years here. Alright. All the way.
It's unlocked.
Objects that can be pushed will have left scratch marks on the floor. You won't be able to push the object if the door it passes next to is open. Okay.
These shelves look light enough to put.
This is an incredibly annoying sound to listen to. Come on. The slow and strenuous task of moving a bookshelf.
Perhaps I could use them to block the door, to give me more time to look around.
Oh boy, this is horrible.
Nothing of interest here. Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest. Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest. Assorted paperwork.
Just FYI, I opened that door up and that freaked me out a little bit. Tony, we got spooksters around. Alright, before I deal with anything else, I gotta... Oh my god. That sound is when you walk into objects. It freaks me out. That is definitely where I'm supposed to go. But I'm not going there right now.
It won't budge.
I'm not done doing the detective work here. What the fuck? That's a weird window.
It won't budge. The till's empty.
I'm not too surprised about
Looks
that.
like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood.
The fuck?
The drawer is empty. The store appears to have been doing quite well under Brian.
Well done, Brian.
A typewriter, invoices and receipts. Nothing of
really
interest.
Doing that well if it. The guy
Can't see anything of you.
Him.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle. Stock reminders and general notices. Nothing of interest.
Alright, I know what I need the bootleg rum for. Oh, shit. Oh.
It looks like I need some sort of lift.
Oh!
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Well, they didn't see me, that's good. Is everything just fucking horrible in this game? Alright, I'm not hurt at all, so you know, that's good. Alright.
Nope, nothing of interest.
What do you mean? We found some health. And a book.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
Oh, we got shit to heal ourselves with. Collection of general evidence. Diary. Ooh. Well, I agree with the locals on one thing. I shouldn't be stuck in this miserable excuse for a town. I can see why nobody comes here, that's for sure. Another slow day at the store. At first I thought people were staying away because First National is a local, but I haven't seen anyone go into any of the other stores either. Come to that, I haven't seen the other stores open for business. This place is deader than dead. So it won't be long before I'm out of here, before we're both out of here. She's the one good thing about Innsmouth. We'll burst up an old man waits safe, take a car, and then it's New York City. Bright lights, nightlife, everything. I'll show her it all. Ah. It could possibly be Miss. Oh.
Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful.
It's not what I thought I was gonna do, but fine.
The cellar's filled with human remains.
Oh boy.
These people must have died a long time ago. There are some issues of the Innsmouth Courier lying here, and they're dated 1846.
Good thing I got detective eyes. Innsmouth Partition Arrested Tales of Heathen Ceremonies by John Lawrence, editor. Obed Marsh, the head of Innsmouth wealthy and influential Marsh families, now sits in city jail accused of devil worship and other unspeakable practices. The whole community is left in a state of shock by the horrifying revelations that accompanied the arrest. The readers will no doubt be aware of the deep reservation expressed by the Courier's editorship and other decent citizens concerning the esoteric order of Dagon, which was founded by Captain Marsh after his return from the South Seas and said to be based upon a primitive religion he encountered among the uneducated natives of certain distant Pacific islands. The captain's arrest seemed to lend strength to those suspicions, and a full investigation is expected to unearth more. Feels like things went south.
Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition. Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition.
Alright.
The old printing press appears to have been sabotaged. Nothing of interest here.
Feel like somehow
General notices.
The
They're all
dude
dated
that
1846.
got arrested is behind all
General
of this.
notices. They're all dated 1846. It won't open.
Okay. Can I move? Nope. Well, he got arrested, but somehow that did not go well for him. Am I stuck in the door? What the fuck? I'm just stuck at the door looking at the lady. Oh. Shit. He just walked past. So I just need to pick up the stuff again and be good.
It's unlocked.
Yeah. No. I'm done looking at the floor. Come on.
Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest.
Yeah, I know of that.
The till's empty. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a typewriter. Nothing of interest here. The drawer is empty.
How the fuck did you know? Only way down is crashing down.
Whoever's down there,
You can rock. Oh, wait. In a moment, like when I get the chance, I'm gonna add something to the stream. I think Pocket's gonna like it when I do.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Well, you can just shut up, Walter. I'm not talking to you.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
I wish there was a save point down here. Just so that we could save the game.
There are some issues of the Innsmouth Courier lying here, and they're dated 1846.
Yep. His name is Walter now. Walter. Hello, Walter.
The old printing press appears to have been sabotaged.
I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright, I know Pocket's gonna like this, so, you know, just give me a moment. Yes. Let's do this one. There we go. I need to make a version of this that is fully transparent. Wait, what? Did I not have this shit here? Wait, is it maybe... it was there. I found it. Nope, that's not how it does. Nope. Reset. Oh wait, I need to do one thing. I'm gonna do a transform. That is a picture of me as Cthulhu. It is a picture of the Cthulhus. Of the Cthulhu. There we go. Oh, well, that was not what I wanted to do. That crashed the game. Everything crashes the game now. It's so easy to crash the game, but it was worth it. Well, we just need to sneak past the guy again, pick up the things, and fall back down. But, you know, not too big. Nothing huge. Can you believe that Bethesda helped make this game? I'm surprised the fucking Gilman policeman didn't just stab me the first time he saw me. My name's Gilman. Yeah, Bethesda. Bethesda helped with this game, or like made it, either one.
It's unlocked.
Now, just for right now, game options off with the game tips. Because the game tips are really throwing me off when I'm... Can we skip the fucking glitch sounds? That's probably why it continues to crash. I was thinking about doing like an Elder Scrolls game just for shits and giggle. But I was like, yeah, but then I'm gonna have to deal with crashes all night.
The till's empty. Looks like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Bop, 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 and a bottle of rum. Hum. You would have, I know. No! I am still installing Skyrim. Couldn't decide with Skyrim or Oblivion. I was thinking about putting Skyrim Special Edition, but like it's easier to mod the fucking base one, because without having to go through a bunch of fucking hoops. But then I discovered that's not the fucking case. I agree, Pocket. It would have probably attracted some trolleys. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait with this
like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
Spook sounds.
There are some issues of the Innsmouth Courier lying here, and they're dated 1846.
Let me pick it up. All right. Game tips can resume.
General notices. Nope. The old printing press appears to have been... It won't open.
Not gonna unbolt that right away. Can I, like, not look at the lady? The fuck just happened? I wasn't thinking about doing that, I just... Alright, I just stabbed myself with morphine. We're gonna watch this lady for a moment. Wait. Why am I scrolling the... Why was I scrolling the chat? Options, controller, key configuration. Alright. Curiosity here. What the fuck? Call of Cthulhu. The dark corners of the earth. Stuck watching hanging lady in the courier building. I'm confused. What? Can't move when I'm finally hanging. Yeah, no, this is my Steam version. So, okay. I am gonna do one thing. I will. I'm gonna, cause You're going to die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. We all know that. So, properties. Let's go into set launch options. No. Can I just go into local files, browse local files, properties, no, please, properties of the game, yo, compatibility, run, because I might need to run this in lower, which was the one they suggested. Service Pack 2 XP. I just do not have that one. Let's just go with Windows 7, I guess. And apply. Maybe that will fix it, maybe not. Otherwise, there's another fix called jumping into the room, from what I can understand. But yeah, this is like the, but yeah, this should be the CD retail version. Just, I bought it on Steam and it works for me. You trying to play it too, Tony? Bethesda Softworks, a Cinemax media company. Alright. Hopefully this fixed the issues. Alright, I'm gonna, for now, I can do this, cause, you know, fuck my life. Oh, have you played it before? Bye, Popo Man. We are sneaking.
It's unlocked.
To be fair, this is the fucking thing that bugs me the most, pushing this fucking thing every time. There we go. Nothing of value anywhere in here. Damn, son.
Looks like the door was forced open, and there's scratch marks on the wood. There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
I wonder how I knew that somebody got in here. Just did you hear noises inside? This is a weird way of opening up a hatch, but you know, I'll go along with it. Goodbye. Oh wait, I can skip scenes, I think. Well, I can't skip this one at least.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
You can rock.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Shut up. There's a thingy there that we picked up.
It
right.
looks like a diary.
Try 55.
It's gotta have
work,
some
right?
clues.
It's just a weird sound to hear when you walk into something.
There are some issues of the Innsmouth Courier lying here, and they're dated 1846.
Options. D. Alright. Oh!
Holy shit!
Well, at least we did not get stuck this time around.
Nothing of interest here.
Holy shit! Nothing of interest here. This place
Can't see
is
anything
so
of use.
boring.
Ah, from the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
Oh boy! Alright. So, yeah, this is a thing here. We can do this thing, and this is useful when we might want to run away from dudes.
Jack?
Fuck my
Do
life!
I know you? Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe I'll catch you later.
You fucking freaked me out, dude.
That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
Well, first things first. Fucking scaring my fucking pants off. Oh yeah, wait. I already read these. In yesterday's edition, we reported on a burglary at the recently opened First National Grocery Store in Innsmouth. Case took a new turn today as the authorities in the town named Brian Burnham, the store's manager, as the suspect in the case. Burnham has not been seen since the robbery and is thought to have left the area. It's a very straightforward case, said Chief Constable Andrew Morton in response to queries by the advertiser. This young man simply robbed his employer and fled. I imagine he's out of the country now, if not the state. The Chief Constable dismissed concerns expressed by First National Grocery Regional Manager Mr. Arthur Anderson that Burnham may have been kidnapped or injured. I mean, of course. They're all fucking fish people here. Of course they're not gonna wanna fucking rat their own out.
It won't open.
Great. Oh.
I won't tell him anything.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Stop pestering me, stranger.
There is somebody looking at me from a distance. Freak man.
I wonder why they cordoned it off. It's locked. It must lead to the back of the variety store.
You know what? I just want to fucking save somewhere not there. Feel freaking uncomfortable here. Alright, let's see. We have a few leads to go on, I guess.
Something's coming. Ain't seen folk like this since.
Since what, pray tell? Yeah, I don't like that dingling. You can ding-a-ling all you want, but I don't like that ding-a-ling. Sadek is here. Let's give him the booze. He's somewhat still awake.
If you pardon my asking, have you lived here in this port all your life?
Last 37 years in old lady Warren's house. Before that, over by fishing cannery. Cannery.
Old Lady Warren's house?
Go and fetch me a bottle of something to wet old Zedok's whistle, and I'll tell you all.
Get something to wet your whistle.
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here'll be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search.
Thank you.
Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring and anchoring in Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born.
Oh?
Old Captain Obed where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Me too, I thought I was gonna vomit.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet. Till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckon out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Look, old man. I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Oh, was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good to us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all...
Except the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
Oh.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dock Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Thanks for that.
From that fine smell of liquor, I'd say it's gotta be a speakeasy. It won't open.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And just hold on there a minute, sweetheart. Are you gonna even tell me your name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Oh, thank you.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter,
Oh.
Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, we don't have much time. You've got to follow me. Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father
Oh.
discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
So it is the eye with like the flame thing, but it's an elder sign. It's Spider Cthulhu. Got some spooksters. Fuck!
I'm looking for Brian
Just
Burnham.
leave me be, stranger.
Like a tree with a little flame inside. The roofs tend to have shaggos. That is true. That is very true. Them climbing nasty motherfuckers.
Jack, we can't be seen talking together. What is it?
Why do you stay in Innsmouth, Rebecca?
My grandfather, John Lawrence, was editor of the Innsmouth Courier. He was murdered in the slaughter of 46. He had always despised the Marshes and their blasphemous doings, and it was he who led the party out to the reef that night. They arrested Captain Marsh and his order, and tossed them in the old jailhouse.
I should have just shot him.
A few weeks later, my grandfather was dead. My father saw him die. Him and many others, burned alive in the Courier's basement.
All the more grounds to leave.
To leave would be to fail my own legacy. I have a duty to protect the good in Innsmouth. At least what little good remains.
She knows plenty, but I need to have a look around myself if I'm gonna crack this case. Hello, Mackie.
Jack, swell to see you again. Any leads on the Burnham case?
Nope. Did you know the lad at all?
Just pleasantries. Seemed a nice enough fella, if a little rough around the edges. Strange business, though. I'd never have fingered him as a crook. The First National was a well-run store, a rare thing here in Innsmouth.
Okay, Mackie. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack. Be careful what you're doing. Very careful. Innsmouth's a dangerous place. Not everyone who visits here ends up leaving by the old bus route.
This Mackie character knows plenty, but I don't think grilling him for scraps of information is gonna crack this case. What do you know about the break-in at the variety store?
Only what was in the press. You should speak to Thomas Waite. He owns the joint.
Where's his place?
I think the Waite's house is over on Dock Street, near the back of the poorhouse.
Thanks.
Though I warn you, Innsmouth's driven old wait's a bit crazy. He doesn't talk a lot of sense.
That's my sort of fella. He sounds just perfect.
Alright. Guess we're just gonna continue our way then. Our merry little creepy fishy way. Seen a plenty of them foul misdeeds around here. As long as I don't see a Shoggoth, I'm fine. Shoggoth sounds kind of like a shy guy.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm looking for a Brian Burnham. He works locally, in the First National grocery store.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
He isn't gonna spill with anything useful. It's locked. It must lead to the back of the variety store. It's a variety store, and it's closed. It's unlocked.
Oh, that's where the key goes. The kindest of policemen. A visit to the old town. Yeah, I have friends online. Thank you for telling me that.
If I see you with outsider, I'll report your order.
Fuck!
Oh, not say nothing!
Nothing of interest. It won't open. I have a strange feeling I'm being watched.
You know, if we don't count the Shoggoth or other horror, this lady.
You know the Burnham lad?
Looking pretty
He worked in the First
intensely
National.
at me.
Please stop bothering me, stranger.
It won't budge.
I got
won't
ammo,
open.
but I don't have a gun.
Do you need any help? Disease is rampant in this town. Do you need any help? It won't budge. It won't open.
That guy's a Gilman.
It won't budge. The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warrens. It's the entrance to the town poorhouse.
Whoa!
Where is everybody? It's very quiet.
I reckon you might have scared him off with that ugly face of yours.
Rude son of a bitch. It's shaped like a star with a little flame inside it. It's shaped like a tree. It got branches come off it. I think it's a star. Use the star one and you'll be fighting off the old ones with your bare hands. It's a tree. It's like a tree with a little flame inside.
It won't budge.
I hear the cockroaches. I hear the rats. Spooky little Shoggoth is
Since
the
old
guy.
Lady
Ooh!
Warren's passed away, the food is rotten, but we'll die soon enough.
That fucking shuggles?
What are you looking at there, old-timer?
Nothing. I'm just looking. What you doing in old Warren's house, young feller? This hole is for the broke and the dying.
I'm trying to find Dock Street.
It's out back of the house. Everything in Innsmouth is rotten and dying. Windows boarded up, and all sorts of curious barking and crawling around black cellars and attics. How'd you like to be living in a town like this, feller?
I've been to more welcoming places. I don't think he's been outdoors for years. He isn't gonna know anything.
I would not want to be outside ever if I lived here. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing that Shoggoth jump between places did freak me out a little bit.
This almshouse is home to the old and the destitute. Nothing of interest here.
Your guys are all gonna die either way. You don't need this medkit. You and me too, buddy. You and me too. Is there anything else of interest here? This place is very shittily kept.
The old woman's dead.
There's a lot of bugs here.
It won't budge. It won't budge.
Let me guess. Why the fuck do you have this here? Is this a part of a bed? Oh no! Oh no! No. I do not want to be up here. Are we afraid of heights? It certainly feels that way. I have like a weird feeling that I'm gonna get stabbed in the back at any point now.
It won't open.
Bells and Co. Bells and Co. You mine?
It won't open. This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
It's getting late, outsider. Folks says know what's good for 'em are safely rolled in their homes by now.
Then why are you out here, you fucking creepy as shit lady?
It's blocked. I can't go that way. Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your parents at home?
Daddy's at work and Mommy's upstairs in the attic. She's been bad.
I see. So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy for me?
Nope. Mommy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
Excuse me?
When I go near the door, she growls. I don't love Mummy like I love my daddy.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy. Do you know when he'll be home?
Soon, I think. You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing pictures with my crayons.
That would be great. Thanks.
This is a tiny bit.
I should check the place over while I've got the chance.
This is a tad bit terrifying.
Nothing of interest. Can't see anything of use. What are you drawing, Ramona?
Pictures of Mommy and Daddy.
Alright. There's an elder sign, a cottage, a house on fire. Which one of those is Mommy and which one of those is Daddy? The skull with tentacles out of it, or the rodent there?
It won't budge. It won't open. It won't open. It won't open.
Whoa. Oh, I know who Mommy is. Mommy is a sugar.
It won't open. The door's bolted shut. It won't budge.
Going back down.
It won't open. It's a recent family photo. The corner's been torn off. I can only see Thomas and Ramona Waits in the picture. An old chest. It won't open. Nope, nothing important. The door's bolted shut.
I don't want to open this door.
The door's bolted shut.
I really don't want to open this
nothing
door.
of interest.
I guess I have to.
The door's bolted shut. 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 It won't open.
Guess I'm not opening that.
Nothing of interest. The door's bolted shut.
I'm not fucking opening this if it won't. It's gonna rip off our face. they heard fucking growling in the fucking attic, and we decided to open.
Nothing of interest here.
I don't care who the fuck you think you are, dude.
Looks like a diary. Can't see anything of use.
Yeah, I think that might have been a deep one.
An old wardrobe.
I think like that's more likely than... The last entry of the diary is from today. It reads, "Another sleepless night I lay awake, listening to the movements of that thing that I married, pacing about our locked room. Damn that hysteric order of Dagon. Damn the oaths. And damn the town father for not hanging Obed Marsh when they had the chance. No, burning him and his whole filthy clan. I wish we could just leave, abandon my sham of a marriage, leave the store to rot and start a new life far, far away, but I'm trapped here. Every time I look at Ramona, I know it. Watching her sleep in her beauty and innocence, my heart feels like breaking. She has no idea what she will become. Yesterday was her 10th birthday. The change cannot be far off. Her birth gave me such joy, so much that I still use the month, day, and year as the 4-number combination for my safe, in that order, starting clockwise. It's as though I'm trying to preserve that date forever and deny the inevitable horror. Sometimes I think of killing her, an act of mercy before she starts to manifest the horror. God forgive me, but she is my daughter and I could never harm her. She's blameless in all this. Yep. When the time comes, Innsmouth will be the only place for her, and until then I must stay here and watch over her. It's my penance, my atonement for creating her life with her chosen mother. After she joins them, it will grieve. If the grief does not kill me, my life will be my own once more. Not that I know how I will have the strength to go on without her. Oh boy.
Oh, God. No.
They've taken the last thing I loved away from me.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was up there. What the hell was that thing?
There's no time to explain. They'll be here soon. Listen to me closely. You've been the talk of the town all day, asking after the Burnham lad. I heard he never made it to Boston, that he was copped by the order of Dagon.
Did he pocket anything from the store's safe?
Thankfully, no. It's sturdy. He'd never have wrenched it open with a crowbar. There's something in there that needs protecting from the order. You've got to get it out of Innsmouth. Take the key to the back of my store. The safe combination's in my diary, upstairs. Hurry, Jack!
What the hell's in the safe anyway?
You've gone too far this time, Wait. We're taking you in for murder. You'll swing for this.
Wait, he didn't do anything wrong.
He killed his own daughter. His own flesh and blood. There's plenty wrong with that. I'm reckoning you do well to mind your own business, stranger. In Innsmouth, we handle things by the old ways.
Oh boy.
It's Ramona's coloring book. It won't budge. It won't open.
Alright, so we got Ramona's coloring book. The drawings that fill Ramona's book are like things from Nightmare. It's hard to believe that a young child could imagine such horrors. There are pictures of strange, unnatural creatures, crudely drawn, but still able to provoke visceral feelings of revulsion. One of them is captured with the word mother. What can it mean? These profoundly disturbing images raise grave concerns about the girl's state of mind. Yeah. True. I just think the people here are just dumb as fuck.
An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest. It won't budge.
So, okay, the, in this diary, there should be... Yesterday was the day of her 10th birthday. So, February 5th, 1912. It was a day, month. Month, day, and year. So 2/5/1912. That should just kind of terrified me.
Jack. Oh, thank God I found you. Waite's been arrested for the murder of his daughter.
I know. It's my fault, Rebecca.
What are you talking about, Jack? What's your fault?
There was something in the attic. Some kind of animal, and I let it loose.
You didn't unlock it.
The police dragged Waits off. He can't take the fall for this. He's done nothing wrong. We gotta do something.
Guilty or not, the Order will see him lynched for it. There's nothing you can do.
Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
Oh.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town.
Her date of birth is 1912.
Rebecca, I saw the oddest tramp, just by the poorhouse. He wore old shawls over his head, but, jeez, the skin on his arms and hands were, I don't know, tainted in some way.
The poor wretch. It's the Innsmouth curse, and probably the latter stages of it.
This curse, plague, or whatever you call it, is it some form of leprosy?
I fear not. Leopards at least have the salvation of death upon them.
Before they could drag him off, Tom Waits gave me the key to the variety store.
If you're going to snoop around in there, be careful. It's just off the main square. There's a back way down a flight of stairs.
He told me to protect whatever's in the safe, to get it out of town.
Yes, Pocket? Yes? Who's voicing Rebecca? What? Oh my god, that's awesome.
Hello, Gilman.
What do you want now?
Strange thing about that Burnham lad.
Burnham? Kent Riley says I know what you're talking about.
That's odd. He was all over the Arkham Press. Must have been a bit of a local scandal.
Them's matters for the police, stranger. Innsmouth's not a town for rumoring and talking.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
That shit's amazing, though. Oh my god. Rouge the Bat wasn't a horror game?
It's unlocked.
Persona 2 Batsu? Oh, wow, she's been in quite a few things. Oh, I need to at some point stream those games. I got the capturing card we used at Soup's place. I have that now because he got a better one. And I own Hail to the King, and I own, I don't remember what the name, I own both of the PlayStation 2 era Evil Dead games, so I need to play those. They're both kind of fun. Bubsy 3D, what the shit? Shadow Warrior is anime girl? Yes.
Nothing of interest. It won't budge. You don't look like your standard crook, sweetheart.
Jesus, you crazy sap! Who the hell are you?
Jack Walters, private detective. And considering your recent break-in and entering, how about I ask the questions?
Have you any idea who I am?
No, and I really don't care.
My family has influential contacts in the Order, so I'd advise you to mind your manners, sir.
I'm from out of town. The Order doesn't hold much sway with me.
Really? Out of town, you say? How interesting. I'm Ruth Billingham.
Huh. You're Brian's broad. That figures.
Brian? I don't believe I know a Brian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've been fed that line 1,000 times, and from much better liars than you. Look, Ruth, the rumor around town is that your lover boy's in the hands of the Order.
What? No, that's not true. They'll have him killed. It was all my idea. I just wanted a clean break from here.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're the detective. You think of something. I'll be waiting out at the old fishing cannery the next 2 nights, just past the abandoned railway station to Rowley. When you find him, give him this. He'll know it's from me.
Ah, Eternal Punishment. Okay, I know that. I don't know what game that is. Innocent sin and eternal punishment. Innocent sin is the first one. Eternal punishment is the second one. So this should be... That was weird. 2.
I must have made a mistake. must have made a mistake.
Month.
I must have got something wrong.
Not getting any fucking input here. 2, 5, 1, 9, 1, 2.
I must have made a mistake.
Okay.
I must have got something wrong.
One, 5, 1, 9, 1, 2.
I must have got something wrong.
How the fuck does this... It's not... If we go here, it says that the... month, day, and year as the 4 number... Ah! Okay. 2, 5. Safe. I know the combination. It is... The combination should be 2, 5, 12. Oh yeah, I know now. I'm dumb.
That's not right.
It is a put. Nope. Fuck. 2, 5, 1, 12.
I must have made a mistake.
Okay, I'm going to start again. It's not clockwise, it's counterclockwise, so we need to do... Oh, damn. Okay. So I'm gonna do here. Clockwise starting. So what I need to do is I'm gonna exit this.
I must have got something wrong.
So I go 2. God. Okay. 2, 5, 1, 2.
That's not right. That's not
Started at
right.
0. Alright, let's see. God damn it. Wait, what? Alright, wait. I'm gonna go into the book again. So, last entry is from today. It reads... Yesterday was our 10th. What day is today? Oh, the 7th. The fuck? It didn't tell me that. So it's the 6th. So it should be 2, 6, 1, 2.
I must have got something wrong.
What? What?
I must have got something.
It's okay, because I looked at the guide to be sure, and that's why I know the fucking thing is wrong. Because I'm fucking confused. Or am I just doing it in the wrong direction? What? Is this clockwise? 2, 6, 1, 2.
Yes, that's it.
I'm just dumb. I had the number basically. Right, but I thought it was the 6th of February, not the 7th, so...
The safe holds a heavily bound manuscript. The front is embossed with the words, Book of Dagon.
We're just about to read a mythos tome. It's not the first time, we already read the Necronomicon. Oh. Handwritten and heavily bound, its cover is embossed with the title Book of Dagon. It seems to be a religious work translated from the series of ancient tablets. It tells of an entity called Dagon, apparently some kind of sea god, and his consort Hydra. They are considered the greatest of an underwater race called the Deep Ones, who worship them with sacrifice and other rites. The descriptions of the sacrifice in particular are shocking. There are details of magical spells and other strange rituals. In this incredible manuscript is to be believed, their history stretches back beyond the remotest human origins into unthinkably remote antiquity. Few individuals are so incredibly old that they have seen continents rise and fall, for they do not die of old age as humans do. Father Dagon and Mother Hydra are such individuals and are heavily and greatly revered for their age and size. Their greatest awe, however, is reserved for a dark god named Great Cthulhu, who is said to sleep and dream in the underwater city of Relith. The book seems incomplete. The last chapters trail off, as though the translation has not yet been finished. Finished. Alright. Book of Dagon, you say? Creepy things. Cthulhu. Didn't take us long to find his name here. The masculine bod of Cthulhu awaits us. I did not lose sanity reading that. That's amazing.
It won't budge. It's getting late. I'd better start making tracks. I don't much fancy spending the night in this hole.
Really. God damn it, stop the spooky sounds.
Did you hear? Waits killed his own daughter? His own flesh and blood? Damn shame.
Maybe not.
What do you mean, maybe, Charlie? I seen Elliot dragging him off. Caked in blood he was.
Aye. But Butch reckons she were ripped open, Joe. I don't reckon Tom would have the strength for that sort of killing.
I ain't got much time for talking, Charlie. I got instructions from the order to make certain the outsider doesn't leave tonight.
Would that be the strange fella you brought into Innsmouth a couple hours back?
Yeah.
I'm reckoning on him asking for lodging here this evening.
Shit!
Do you have board for the night?
We've plenty on the top floor of the house. Nice views over the town, I'm told.
Great. That sounds just swell.
Hey, you all right there, sir? Starting to look kind of funny there for a while. Face as white as bone and eyes as black as coal. Like you'd seen a ghost or something.
Oh boy.
I'm fine, thanks. It's just the sea air around these parts. It makes me queasy.
The Innsmouth's breeze is not for your outsiders.
Charlie, can you come with me? I need to be telling you something. Perfectly.
Excuse me, sir. The Innsmouth law doesn't like to be kept hanging about. I'll be right back with you shortly.
Mm-hmm.
It's the key to the back office.
What's it you're wanting, Nathan?
We're about to lodge in the outsider.
Top of the house. Plenty of rooms up there. Probably 401.
Instructions from the order are to make certain he don't leave the hotel. That's the direct command of Robert Marsh himself. They reckon the outsider's seen too much of Innsmouth's ways.
You can tell Robert he can always rely on Charlie to see things done properly.
Yeah, you better be certain of that.
What you done with old Waits?
That's a matter for the order to settle. He's in jail for the present. They're out looking for her now.
Something was always wrong with that Tom Waits. Not right betwixt the ears, if you get my meaning.
Well, if we don't swing for it, they'll probably take him out to the reef. Make proper use of him there.
If you ain't needing anything more, I'll be getting back to my work.
I think we're done for now, Charlie.
I don't want him to catch me looking there.
It's unlocked. Nothing of interest. The hatchet is encrusted with blood. I'm not touching it. There are severed body parts strewn all over the office. I've seen this before, just now when I was talking to Gilman. I wonder what secrets this book holds.
Oh.
If you just follow me, sir, I'll show you to your lodgings. I heard there was a killing over at the old Waits house tonight. They reckon the old fool killed his own daughter. Caked head to toe in her blood, they says, and had to be dragged away, screaming and crying. I reckon there'll be a lynching for what he done.
Yeah, sure, shotgun shells, yes, please. Give me all of them shotgun shells. She were a lively one and no mistake. I kept her going as long as I could for the music she were making. Such a pair of lungs, and after she were done, I found those lungs on her look as good as they sounded. Maybe I'll keep them. Her liver was particularly sweet as well. I never much wanted to go to New York, but if they all talk as much as this one, I reckon I ain't missing much. Soon as he woke and saw the knives, he was away, talking and pleading and bargaining for his life. All the words made me dizzy, and I had to take his tongue first to make him to stop him. In future, I better wait a while after they've eaten dinner, so for his innards stank awful. Hey. The bones were nearly all out before he. The bones was nearly all out before he died. I was real careful around the arteries, and as soon as he didn't lose any more blood than could be helped. And he lasted a lot longer for it. The flesh moved on its own as he tried to work his arm, but with the bone gone, there weren't nothing it could do, just twitch. I took out the straps so it could move free, and I watched. The new gag worked much better, and he was more quiet than the last. Oh, so he just took his bones out while he was still alive. Oh, Ooh.
You're still looking pallid, sir. You're needing to have yourself some rest. Sleep well, and keep down the racket. Us Innsmouth are quiet folk.
Nothing of interest here. Can't see anything of use.
Don't like this place at all.
The room's cold enough without opening the window. An old wardrobe. It's too heavy to move. An An old chest of drawers. Nothing of interest. The room's cold enough without opening the window.
I really
It's
don't.
late. I don't think it'd be wise to wake the other guests.
Wanna move this door?
It's late. I don't think it'd be wise to wake. Nope, nothing important here. I can't sleep here. It's not my room.
I don't trust
Better.
anything.
Not exactly safe, but the best I'm gonna get in this infernal town.
February 7, 1922, early evening. Innsmouth turned out to be more dilapidated, depressing, and unwelcoming than initially expected. The stench of rotten fish fills the air, while poverty and disease lie festering every club back alley. Only a few of the inhabitants have been at all cooperative. The others are evasive and sometimes downright hostile. My detective instincts are telling me that they're trying to hide something. Of course, I could simply be prejudiced by their look and manners. They're almost ugly enough to get me believing in those local tales of the Innsmouth taint. Even so, I've been able to make some progress. Finding Ruth Billingham was a lucky break. She's convinced Loverboy is still in one piece. And being held in the town jailhouse. Rebecca Lawrence is clearly afraid of something. She doesn't come across as the type that scares easily, but then I guess she's not afraid enough to leave. She seems more worried about me. Then there's Sadok Allen, the old rummy. He was willing to talk all right. I wish I knew whether he turned to drink because of what he saw, or whether he saw things because he was drinking. The order of Dagon, some heathen religion brought back from the southern sea by Opeth Marsh, rituals on Devil's Reefs. Those who wouldn't join join massacred by some kind of monsters in 1846. It's all so far-fetched. But what else could explain the thing that charged out from Thomas Waite's attic? If I hadn't spoken with Thomas himself, I'd be sure I was seeing things. Whatever really is going on, this place gives me the creeps. The dreams are becoming stronger. I seem to spend each night in a weird, fantastic landscape with immersed buildings like no architecture I've ever seen. And my body and the dreams are so strange I cannot begin to describe it. Maybe it's some buried memory of the occult stuff I studied when I wasn't myself. And the spooky vision thing is acting up worse than ever. It used to be I could kind of see what people were thinking sometimes, but now it's going crazy, like someone's watching me all the time, tracking me from the rooftops and the shadows. I'm so edgy, I can hardly think straight. If I only could get some decent bourbon in this miserable town. I need to track down Brian Burnham and fast. The sooner I get out of here, the better. I'll make an early start in the morning. Oh no.
The great city of Nakotas. Rest now, Jack. You are safe. What was in the light, Jack?
Where do you want to go?
We are your history, Jack, and your future.
I don't understand.
You will, in time.
Gilman, where have you put the outsider?
Top of the house. Room 401.
Come on, let's have him.
Oh my god, the spoopers are my friends. Wake up, Jack. Stop this movement door.
There's his room. Just keep the noise down.
Here, take the keys.
Curses. It's locked. Probably bolted on the other side. He's awake in there. I can hear him moving about.
Break the door down, you damn fool.
Quick! I see him head.
Don't let him get away.
Check the door.
The big room, quickly. The door won't be bolted. Don't let him get away.
The lock on this door is broke.
Outsider.
I'll have to block the door with something.
Take him
Quickly.
down.
Fuck this shit.
Quick! I see him head.
Don't let him get away.
Check the door.
The big room, quickly. The door won't be bolted. They've got him. Don't let him get away.
Stop!
The lock on this door is broken. I'll have to block the door with something. And quickly.
They've got him. He's climbing out.
Won't open.
Outsider! Stop! He's on the other side! Shoot him!
Oh shit. Ow.
We have him now! Oh. Take him down!
It won't budge.
Ow.
He's up there!
I don't like this.
After him!
Oh, this is bad. Huh?
It won't open. It won't budge.
God, that freaked me out. Don't make me start at the beginning of this shit. No.
There's his room. Just keep the noise down.
Don't let him get away!
I know, right?
The big room, quickly! The door won't be bolted!
Stop!
There's no time for that. I gotta press on.
We've got him trapped now! There ain't no way he can run! They've got him! climbing out the window. Stop! He's on the other side. Shoot him.
This is the slowest run ever.
He's up there. After him.
Oh! Oh!
Don't let him escape!
Won't budge.
He's going across the roof!
Get up! Oh my fucking lord. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. I'm good. Oh my god. This is a good place to call it. Stress-induced running because you fucking run slower than everything in the universe. Oh my god. I know, Pocket, but I got work in the morning, so... so I've been Spoop Pool. I want to thank y'all for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna... frick work ruin my jam? Yeah. I'm gonna lie down and try to not die. We're done with 21% of the game, though. Hey. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Maybe I'll stream more during the weekend. But until then... see you later.